Why are you looking at it? Do you want to touch it?
There I was, minding my business, living my life, doing me. Until my friend said, you should watch 365 Days, or 365 DNI. And I was like, okay, sure, what do I have to lose? Little did I know, every freaking thing. To be fair, my friend did say it's a bad movie. However, I underestimated the level of suckage that this movie can create and the sheer ability to simultaneously leave you in disbelief and just cringe you the F out. 365 Days is about a mobster who almost died when his father was shot because the bullet went through his father and through him. But I have to say, I think this bullet might be magical because I don't know where it came from. It seems like the bullet came at the same level of them. However, they're on an island or somewhere off the coast and nothing around them is the same level as the building that they're standing on. So where the hell did this bullet come from? And during that near-death experience, he sees the face of a woman and he thinks that she's so beautiful and she's gonna be the angel that's saving his life. So he spent the rest of the next 5 years tracking down this woman, but somehow he doesn't find her until he's at an airport in Italy where he sees this woman and he waited around for a day or so and then he kidnapped her on her birthday.
He's gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift. Happy birthday.
The guy's name is Massimo, the girl's name is Laura. He said that he won't do anything to hurt her. He won't do anything without her consent, but really, he doesn't care about consent because he was giving her sedatives and he kidnapped her. Massimo tells her that he wants her to fall in love with him for the next 365 days and he'll keep her captive for that long until she either learns to love him or on the 365th day she realizes she doesn't love him and then she gets to go home. Sounds like a sweet deal if you ask me. If you've seen the movie, then the words baby girl probably send shivers down your spine. Maybe in a good way, maybe in a bad way, depending on your level of freakiness. But most likely it creeps you out when it's combined with the words, are you lost?
Are you lost, baby girl? Are you lost, baby girl?
Oh my god. The movie heavily relies on the conventional attractiveness of the character Massimo to not let him come off as this complete creepy douchebag that he is, because this dude is absolutely creepy on so many levels, but we're ignoring it because he got abs. Like that's where we're at with this movie. We're ignoring everything that he does because he have abs.
Baby girl, when your entire life is based on taking everything with force, it's hard to react in a different way.
Why am I here? Who the fuck you are? Why are you keeping me here?
Throughout the movie, we get these scenes thrown in that adds absolutely nothing to the whole plot of the movie. Just random scenes. Like this scene where he gets upset. At least I think that's what the emotion was supposed to convey. So he goes to the back of the aircraft, pulls the divider, barely snaps it shut, and has the flight attendant performs an act on him. This movie is the Ographies, I'm telling you. Softcore, but it's still the Ographies. There's also a club scene that's supposed to build some sort of tension between Massimo's gang and a rival gang, but really it does nothing because we don't see it go any further.
You're going to play Mafia, aren't you?
Like, they're just implying that things happen, but we have nothing to back up that anything actually happened between them. And really, all it did was just make me wonder, what music are they dancing to? There's a whole difference between the non-diegetic and the diegetic music. I'm like, I don't even think there's any music playing in that club. Massimo has some girl named Anna who he was with before, and now she is threatening Laura's life.
Ti toglierò la cosa più preziosa che hai.
And it makes absolutely no sense, and we only see Anna once.
Forget about Anna. She's the past.
Is she?
Yes.
None of these scenes have any actual weight because these characters are just thrown to us and we don't really know anything about them, and we just assume, oh, are we supposed to hate her? Are we supposed to like him? Who's the bad guy really here? Because we're sympathizing with a obvious psychopath. In fear that Anna or the rival gang, we're not really sure, is gonna try to kill Laura, they take Laura out of the picture and send her to Warsaw.
Wait in Warsaw.
What?
Yeah, she's Polish, by the way. We don't actually see any resolution. Massimo just shows up to take her back to Italy.
What's this?
Nothing. I solved it.
That's the most information we got about what happened after Laura left Italy. He took care of it.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't need 365 days.
Because
Because I love you.
I'm curious, at what point did you fall in love with him? When he was blowing your back out, or when you thought that he may have killed someone to protect you? When did you find out? We find out that the threat is still on Laura's life because Massimo tells Laura that she can't bring her parents to the wedding because they'll find out what he does really, but he actually told her parents that he was a gangster.
I'm a gangster.
So she asks if her friend, who already knows that Massimo is a gangster because, you know, snitching, could come to the wedding. So her friend flies over to Italy from Poland and they go wedding dress shopping. She finds out that she's actually pregnant and she tells her friend right then and there. And on the way home,
Laura?
she dies. If Massimo actually cared about protecting Laura's life, why did he only send her out with Domenico to protect her? And no other sort of protection when you know there's like a hit out on your fiance? Dude, like, they made this movie out to be some sort of 50 Shades of Grey, but this reads more like a fanfic of 50 Shades of Grey, which is already a fanfic. So you don't really get a lot of substance from this movie. I think I was just giving the movie way too much credit to even pretend that this movie was supposed to be any sort of deep, romantic love story, when in reality it was really just about how many angles you can shoot a Polish woman getting her back blown out by an Italian dude. There was just a lot of missed opportunities for this movie to be better, for it to tell a story that actually made some sort of sense. Like, the relationship between Olga and Laura was so great. Olga has this personality that as soon as she's on screen, she's just likable, she's fun, she's very interesting, and you gravitate towards her easily. Also, there seemed to have been like about 5 seconds of a budding relationship between her and Domenico, and that could have been so much more interesting if that was thrown in there. Instead of some mob activities that made no sense, you could have just had a story about this girl who falls for a mobster, and while she was falling for a mobster, she was living her freaking life and being a normal person, hanging out with her friend Olga. Instead of throwing in the creepy shit about him kidnapping her, you could do bondage, and they actually didn't do any bondage, which is like, what's the point? Anna was just such a throwaway character that she was not necessary. She was there for like 5 seconds and then we never saw Anna again. Technically, Massimo wasn't told that Laura died. Like, his uncle or whatever that guy is just runs up to him and he's like, oh, I guess since I can't hear her on the phone, I guess she must be dead. Really, this movie was just a long, drawn-out, pornographic cologne commercial. I kept waiting to hear our voiceover guy come on and say, Aqua de Jean. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching once more. Have a good day, night, or whatever.